Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gerry Dick. We are focusing this week on the economic impact, and it is big, of IU football, not only on Bloomington, but businesses across the entire state. Of course, the #1 ranked Hoosiers are playing for a national championship Monday night against the University of Miami in Miami. Coach Curt Cignetti's Hoosiers have really had a season for the ages. 16-0, which has brought national visibility to IU, which most schools really only dream of. Success on the field is also translated into eye-popping numbers in ticket sales, big an uptick in admission applications, money flowing into the schools, NIL coffers, and much more.
To see our season ticket sales up 50% this year, which was again just massive for us, as we've always tried to really get that base to grow. Our concessions sales are doubled from where they are 2 years ago. You know, overall income just around football is more than doubled. And just looking at that, and then you look at the impact just around the campus. You look at admissions applications, and you look at the community as I see local restaurants and businesses around the community. I know they're feeling, you know, sometimes I'll see someone and they'll say, hey, thanks for getting football going, because it really does bleed around the whole community. And so it's super exciting, and it's what we'd always hope for. We know that we just have to keep working hard and keep this thing going.
That was IU Athletics Director Scott Dolson when we caught up with him back in late October when the IU juggernaut was rolling along at 7-0. For more perspective now and some new numbers on the economic impact, pleased to be joined as always by Indiana University Associate Professor of Finance Ryan Brewer. And Ryan, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gerry.
You've got some new numbers out, and in fact, folks will see these numbers in the Wall Street Journal, I think, very soon as well. IU revenues and valuation, how has that changed with this success?
Yeah, so the revenues and valuation have been pretty successful, as you can imagine. Indiana, actually all three big schools from Indiana have done well. We've got Notre Dame is up this year by about close to 14%. We've got Purdue up by 6%. In Indiana, along with a few other schools around the FBS, are up almost 40%. Wow. The impact of Curt Cignetti and his magic is showing in the numbers now.
Yeah, so and you look at the economic impact on Bloomington and Bloomington businesses. With the arrival of Curt Cignetti, you can correlate a big jump there, right?
There is. We started pre-Cignetti at about $5.5 million of economic impact a game, and then in the first year, after a few games, and they had 8 home games, it started to wind up, and that impact averaged out at over $7.5 million a game. Then this year, it increased another 20% on top of that, up to $9 million a game. Wow. So the economic impact is real, and that doesn't include the impact around the other parts of the state for the away games or for the home games that they didn't attend. Because we can imagine with this magic formula that Cignetti's got going on, people all around the country are interested in this team, and the numbers on TV viewership are showing too. But we can see, you know, places like Ale Emporium and other establishments around the city of Indianapolis and around the state on game day, whether they're home or away, are going to be receiving a bump in business.
Yeah, talk about viewership. This has become IU football a national story, and viewership, it kind of reflects that.
Yeah, the viewership, you know, back in the day before Curt Cignetti came along, Indiana University football would be, a good day would be 3 million viewers on a national TV game like Ohio State or something like that. Now, they get 6 million for Oregon #1, Penn State over 6 million. The last 3 games have had 18 million, 23 million viewers with Alabama, and 18 million viewers again for Oregon #2. I think the national story is out there. The total viewership this year is over 100% more than last year in Cignetti's first year, which was also 75% higher than the previous year. So the valuation is just getting going here. This is a situation for Indiana, and I was talking to you before how really in the old days and for a long time, Indiana and Purdue football programs were valued very similarly for many years. Yeah. And there's a separation happening now.
Okay, we only have about 30 seconds left, but the importance of these numbers in a year would be significant. But as you look at this era of NIL and the ability to attract money into the program, probably even more so.
Yes, absolutely. And I think this speaks to the power of Indiana University and the power of all of our big 3 colleges, Purdue, Notre Dame, and Indiana, but the famous, wealthy, successful alumni of Indiana University are able to help power those NIL numbers for Curt Cignetti and his crew and allowing opportunities that they wouldn't have seen before.
I use Ryan Brewer, some great numbers and perspective. Thanks as always for joining us.
Welcome. Pleasure to be here.
All right.